Lady Provost, Baileys, members of the Deacons Court, ladies and gentlemen. I got a phone call about 4 weeks ago from the Provost saying, "Help Craig, Les Dawson, he's not coming either. Les Donaldson can't make the marches this year. Can you do the 5 o'clock stint?" Yeah, no problem. Some of you may know this, others not, but Les's late mother was actually my cousin. Bet will be turning in her grave this morning, knowing that Les is missing the marches to go to a horse race somewhere. If he wanted to put on a grey hat and tails, he could have joined Bobby and the Dyers, had the best of both worlds, and watched them on the television this afternoon. The horse runs at 3:20 at Royal Ascot this afternoon. Norman and I go back a long number of years, 56 years in fact. In March 1953, Norman and his family moved from Grangemouth to 1 Braehead Road. I lived at the other end of Braehead Road at number 46. A few days afterwards, Norman went to Linlithgow Primary School. We were in the same class, and since then we've been fairly friendly over the long number of years. We had a Miss MacDonald as our school teacher. Happy days. Oh, well. I think it really gives me great pleasure this morning, because of the association with Norman, to be here, particularly his first marches. Provost Norman mentioned in the Rotary Club Marches programme, the spirit of the marches should be fun. I totally agree with him, but you couldn't have fun without people. People make the marches. Where would we be if we didn't have the Deacons Court, who worked hard year in, year out to give us a great marches? Where would we be without the people who take part in the procession? Where would we be without the people who watch it? We'd be like Edinburgh. Edinburgh are actually riding their marches for the first time later on this year, first one since 1946, and that was a one-off to celebrate the ending of the Second World War. The previous riding of the marches was 1718. How lucky we are in Linlithgow to have 600 odd years of marches without a blemish other than for war. It's really a super day, and it's up to the people of Linlithgow to keep this going, particularly at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's great to see so many people, particularly young. And what I would say to you, those of you who are here for the first time, come again next year, bring a friend, bring a pal. Those of you come now and again, come every year. And those of you come every year, more of the same, just keep coming. Provost Norman, can I wish you and your family every success for today and this your first marches. I hope it's a great day, I hope it's a fun day. Ladies and gentlemen, those who have a glass in their hands, please raise it for the toast. Long live the marches, long live Linlithgow, long live the Provost, and long live the marches.
Marches!
Thank you. I'll have to stand up here to be the same height. Well, thank you very much, Craig. I do remember coming to Linlithgow when I was 9 years old, and I do remember Miss MacDonald very well. I came from a boys' school in Grangemouth, and I was promptly sat in a mixed school and sat beside Ella Grant, whose brother became the halberdier. But worse than that, the girl behind me used to poke her ruler in my back, and her name was Mary Fraser. Ladies and gentlemen, you honestly don't know how I feel this morning, the pride that's inside me, because when I came here when I was 9, I must admit I didn't like Linlithgow. I got a bit of bullying at the school, which is a bit like being in the Deacons Court. However, I haven't got a long time to tell you this, but I was 9 years old and I went to the crying of the marches, and I was absolutely, in the true terms, I was actually blown away by just the feeling of it. And on the marches day itself, a 9-year-old boy woke up to the flutes and drums going by his house, going to Sandy Merker's. And I followed it, and I followed it out to Linlithgow Bridge, and I went to the marches that day, and I followed a band, and that was me. That was hooked, and I've stayed here ever since, and I've loved every minute of it since. So you can, if you hang in there, it's worth doing it. You can become the provost of the town. Anyway, this is not about the Deacons Court or the provost. This is about Linlithgow and the people of the town celebrating together the riding of our ancient custom, the riding of the marches. I hope everybody has a good day. I know you all go your separate ways. Some go on floats, some go with the dyers if they're lucky. I haven't been with the dyers. Anyway, have a good marches. Enjoy yourselves. Please do, because I think I'm going to enjoy it. Long live the marches, and thank you very much for turning up this morning. Thank you. Your boy's going to, when you're ready, anytime. Thanks, Greg.